This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Welcome all sports fans and everyone across the nation. This is episode 78 of your favorite NFL podcast, Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast. I am your host, Carlos Clayton, live with my beautiful co-host, PJ, and of course, the main man of the evening, Mr. TJ Tracey. What's going on, brother?
I'm not doing too bad, thank you very much. Survived a crazy trade deadline, which is quite shocking. But how are you doing, my friend? How is good old Louisiana?
Oh man, hey, nice and cool. That's right. You heard me right. Nice and cool. Waking up to the 50s. You know, it's been the 50s. It's been like in the low 70s throughout the entire day. It's wonderful. I'm in heaven right now. Not gonna lie about
beautiful.
That. And you know, that tells you how hot it can get, that when you're in the 70s, low 70s, it's a wonderful time to be alive. But hey, shout out to the trade deadline because they gave us awesome content, right?
Yeah.
It's always cool to have content the day that we go live. It's also the trade deadline. And they had it wasn't a lot, but usually in the NFL, it's not a lot on that day, but it was 6 trades altogether. Cowboys had 2 in it. And, of course, our main one, we'll break that down in a second. Before we get started, guys, please do us a favor. Hit that like button. Our goal for the stream is 20+ likes. Also, hit that subscribe button if you are brand new to the channel and you're loving what you are seeing right now. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Share the stream, matter of fact, too. Thank you. Share the damn stream, please. We appreciate that. And, of course, hit that join button. If you want to be a member of Uneducated Sports Talk, hit that join button to where you could be the first of many, many, many great things in line, not only with Uneducated Sports Talk, but also Tuesday with TJ and a lot more great sports content. All right, TJ, like I said, the trade deadline is here now, and that is it. You can't trade no more. But the biggest trade of the day that no one talked about, I didn't even think of, Mr. Sauce Gardner, as the New York Jets fans will say, Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner now is headed to the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts give up 2 first-round picks for, I think, this year and next year. And they get Sauce Gardner now as their cornerback number 1. And the Jets are in, like, basically rebuild mode. It's a fire sale. You take this guy, you take that guy, but the main guy was Sauce Gardner. And I want to get your thoughts about the Colts. Where do they stand out after this trade? Even though they lost to the Steelers, and we can probably talk about that later on, but a loss to the Steelers. But now at the trade deadline, they get a cornerback and a cornerback of their future because he just signed this past season.
Massive contract.
4-year deal, I think $120 million, something like that, and a nice extension. So, yeah, where do you see the Colts now with Sauce Gardner?
Well, even without Sauce Gardner, the Colts were clearly, weirdly, juggernauts in the AFC. Like, okay, they had a bad game. Their O-line couldn't stop anything in that game. Poor Danny Jones was having Giants flashbacks for how many times he got sacked. But this just shows that they're all in for this season, absolutely all in the season, and even for the future because of the massive contract that they've got. Sauce Gardner, okay, he's a 2-time Pro Bowler. I think his rookie year was his best year. But new system, new everything. Let's see how it goes. I was quite shocked about it. All these other trades just sort of had a whispering that the team was searching for something. I haven't heard anything from the Colts, and it's just like, boom. Hey, that is crazy. But yeah, all in, obviously they want to be set up for the future as well. And who knows if Danny Dimes is their QB of the future? We might have a Baker Mayfield situation where just having a new home gives the QB some life. But what's your take on it?
No, I love it if you're the Colts. Here's why, because they're not thinking about the next 3 years. Right, or the next 4 years of his contract. They're thinking about right now. This was a Super Bowl move. This was we have our eyes set on bigger pastures for this particular season, because in the NFL it's also stands for not for long. So no one really goes and says,
Mhm.
"Well, we got the guy for 3 more years after this year." No, they're not saying it. They're like, "Yo, we got him good for this year." And for folks saying that, "Oh, well, Sauce wasn't all that good this year and last year," I tell you what, I know my man made some money, but you try being on quote unquote the worst team in the NFL and see how hard you play on a daily basis. It's not cool. It's not cool. Um, and now he goes from a 1-8 team or 1-7 team, whatever they were, to now to a 7-2 team and likely to make the playoffs and have a nice run in the playoffs if they choose to do that. So now you have the inspiration to be great because now this 7-2 team with playoff slash Super Bowl aspirations wanted you because they think that you're the quote unquote missing link to get them to where they need to go. So I love the trade by the Colts. I like when teams
Mhm.
look. We know the NFL is not for long. You could be the great this year and hurt yourself next year, and no one cares about you. But we're about right now, and for that trade to go down, and I thought that loss they took to the Steelers really,
Ooh.
say, you know what, we're not as great as we think we are right now. Let's go out there and get better.
Fair, fair, and yeah, it was a bad game for the Colts. But yeah, no, they are going all in, which makes
All
sense
in.
for where they are compared to some of teams who have made trade in this deadline.
And we'll talk about that later on, man. So I'm very happy for the Colts, man. I like teams that are aggressive. You want to win a championship. You want to bring some to the city of Indianapolis, and they brought Sauce Gardner in, and now you'll get a motivated Sauce Gardner.
Mhm.
And not the guy that's playing on a bad team. Now he's playing on a really damn good team, and we'll see what's up with it. We got some folks in the building showing love. We got Christian Arujo. Says
Hello.
happy Tuesday, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button, share the stream, and subscribe to the best UST Nation, hands down. What is up?
Yeah.
She said,
Hello,
"What's up,
hello.
CR?" She also says, "Hey, Los and PJ and TJ, hope you're having a blessed day." Yes, ma'am. Blessed and highly favored. let's let's rock and roll. We got normal guy says, "What up? What up, normal
Hi,
guy?" He
normal
said,
guy.
also said, "What up, TJ?" Just singled you out.
What up, normal guy? Hope you're having a good one.
And then we got Ashton Burchard, our favorite cowboy in the building, with the double emoji showing some love. What up, AB?
I
Let's
wonder
get it,
what
man.
your feelings are after today because it must have been a real up or down couple 2 days.
Oh yeah, I work with my man. He was very very mad in the beginning of the day, but then he got happy towards the end. He got happy towards the end, so yeah, he was very ecstatic about how they did in the. But he's a Cowboy fan, so he only looks at the upsides, not the downsides of it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, let's keep it going now. We'll get back to the trade deadline later on, but let's talk about Week 9's action now. Yo, we had some
Ooh.
shockers early on, and I lost some money
Ooh.
because of these guys too.
Ooh.
I'm pissed off, man. But this is our good because we always start the show with good. There was our trade deadline news with the Colts, and also we'll keep it going on. What's more surprising? Because the NFL week after week it shows us just when you know somebody or a team, you don't know them at
No,
all.
nothing.
And that's why they call it TJ any given Sunday, because any given
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, anyone could beat anybody in the NFL. That's how it's always been. What's more surprising? JJ McCarthy, his first start in a long
He
time, and
was.
we shitted on him. I ain't gonna lie. We was
Yeah.
like, nah. And he came out there and had a pretty damn good game against the
Yeah.
Detroit Lions in Detroit. Mind you,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy. This was his first time playing in that 12 o'clock window. His first two games he started was Sunday night and Monday night. And now his first time playing at the 12 o'clock window. It might be a Kirk Cousins thing. I don't know. But he looked good. What's more surprising though? McCarthy's win over the Lions or the Panthers shocking the Packers, beating them 16-13, game-winning field goal in Lambeau. What the hell's going on here? What's going on, TJ? What's more shocking for you?
I say it's JJ McCarthy because this is a man we had no idea, no question what he was. And when we seen him, he looked okay. Nothing special, nothing spectacular. Everyone was joking that he's been hiding from playing time with his ankle sprain or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he came out against potentially one of the best teams in the NFC. like the juggernaut Lions, which is very weird to say still, and he shocks them. He absolutely shows that everyone who's been chatting, you owe us an apology. Like, I dominated, and yeah, I wasn't seeing that coming in a million years. I thought we'd still have the rookie QB shakes kind of attitude, and he proved us all wrong and looked very well. Slaying that rock, he did. And when it comes to the Panthers beating the Packers, I'm not surprised as people were. I know, obviously, I chose Green Bay.
Mhm.
The Panthers have been looking a lot better. Bryce Young, okay, he wasn't his best game, but when he needed to, he really he got that rock moving. And I think this just shows, even though the Packers got Micah Parsons, they're still shaky. Their offense still isn't the best. Jordan Love, if he has an off day, it's a hard watch. And Packers fans just hope that those bad days are far and few in between. But who are you? Obviously, you said you lost some money. Which one hurt you the most? Was it the Packers game or was it the Vikings game?
The one I'm more shot about is the Packers game. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
no, because Lions and Vikings divisional rivals. That okay, I get that, and we already seen McCarthy have a spurt of I guess greatness in that first game of the season in that second half. All right, I saw that, but and Vikings surrounding him, really good damn team. So
Yeah.
okay, that's fine. But if you would have told me Carolina just got their ass whipped by the Buffalo Bills, 40-3 in Carolina.
True.
Oh, but by the way, they'll go into Lambeau Field against the Green Bay Packers and they'll beat them. I'd have said, hell nah. If there was a pick'em kind of week, I'd have lost that too because I was going like Packers for sure over the Panthers, man. And the Packers shit the bed. You are correct when you say this team is still shaky, and I agree with you. They are very shaky, man. And I just don't like how they're building their offense right now. Jordan Love, I mean, and on top of that, he played his ass off great against his former quote unquote mentor in Aaron Rodgers. Was it that kind of game where it was just extra motivation and they played down? First of all, shout out to Dolph Jackson from the Come On In Sports Network as NFL turned. This was his upset of the week, and we all
did he? Called it.
Was crazy. Yes, we all thought it was crazy. No, you picked. You picked the Packers too. Yo, no, you. She said, nah. She said I went for the Panthers too. She lying. No, but I was super shocked about the Panthers beating the Packers. Look, they came out. They had a great game plan. They ran that ball with Rico Dotto again, and it's almost like look, the Packers hurt themselves. I'm sorry, TJ, but today's analytics, it just pisses me off, man. They went on fourth and whatever so many times and just couldn't convert. And they missed out on a potential 9 points just because they didn't want to kick field goals. When you feel the game is getting ugly, dude, get the points. Get the points, please. And
it's they just lost only by 3. Those 9 points would have come very handy.
And they only gave up 16 points, which tells you that on the offensive side, they were really tripping. And like everyone had they outgained them big time. What's the kid? Bryce Young only had 102 yards passing. Like Dowdle had 120-something yards rushing, whatever, and he had the one touchdown. But outside of that, they had nothing going on offense. It was basically the Packers hurting themselves in that game. And analytics is driving me crazy. Yeah, everyone, 4th and 4 from your opponent's 28. Go for it. No, man. Kick the damn field goal and get some points, please. And they did that plenty of times, and it hurt them in the long run. So I'm going to go more shocking the Panthers. Hey, Panthers, once again, right above 500. What is this team, TJ? Are they the team that got beat 40-3 by the Buffalo Bills? Or are they the team that just went into Lambeau Field and beat the Packers 16-13? I have no clue this team is right now. None.
Oh, yeah, no, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you in a million years. If I told you the Panthers has the same record as the Kansas City Chiefs, Is
Crazy.
that because the Panthers are playing well, or is that because the Kansas City Chiefs are playing badly? The answer is just no to both. Like,
It
like
it is crazy, man. And I don't today's NFL, and this last half of the year now, because now we have this is our halfway point. It is going to be awesome, So
mhm.
no one should sit there and be like, "Yeah, we're rolling pretty." You can't do that now. You can't do that.
Absolutely not.
Ashton talking craps. His mom asked if we did the dishes. We told her they were the Eagles' 3 trays they made, and she said thank you for washing them. Oh my God! He said let's talk about it. I got time today. Well, you got your time in a minute. Let's keep it rocking and rolling, man. Thank y'all for showing love. Hit that like button, you guys. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's rock and roll. Hey, keep on with our good. The Bills.
Ooh.
The Buffalo Bills get a 21-28 victory over the Kansas City Chiefs. This is pretty much a yearly thing with these two teams because they've been to the best in the divisions forever now. They play every year, it feels like. What do we make of the Bills win over Kansas City? Are you getting too high or too low? Where you at with this, TJ?
This is just the annual yearly tradition of the Bills beating the Chiefs in the playoffs, man. Like, we've got rid of our nemesis. There's Super Bowl's ours, and then losing to them in the playoffs. This is how the story goes. This is how it's been for the last 5 years.
It feels like it, yeah. It feels like it. I think they're
5 years,
4-1 in the regular season against
something
the
like
Chiefs.
that. So I don't think I was shocked when I saw the score. I think you and I both picked the Bills to win, as this is what happens. And when it comes to the playoffs, I won't be shocked when somehow it all aligns that the Bills have to go to Arrowhead to beat Kansas City, and they shit the bed. What about you? What's your
Nah,
opinion of it?
I agree with everything you just said, man. Whoop dee doo. Whoop dee doo. You beat the Chiefs again in the regular season. And I don't know. And I'm not even going to stunt because a win is a win, and they earned that win.
Yeah,
Every year they earned that win. It was a great game against a really good hot Kansas City Chiefs team, and they earned the win. And I get that, but the Bills aren't worried about that right now. And I know they're even telling themselves, man, it was a good win, a great win, and we want to win, obviously, but we probably going to have to see this team in the playoffs again. So let's not get too high
yeah.
about this win. And let's go back to business now. I like the fact that they beat the crap out the Panthers and played a really good Chiefs team and still played to their strengths. And can Josh Allen and that offense be as great as they were in this game in the playoffs, especially when it matters? And this game was, I can say, lopsided, but the Chiefs, for as bad as they were playing, they still had a chance to win that game or at least tie that game. They had their chances. So if you're the Bills, you can't get too high for this. You can't get too high, and don't get too low, obviously, for your playoff failures. But don't get too high. On to the next one. Good win for them. But if you're the Chiefs, you're like, yeah, we're 5-4. I get it, but I
Yeah.
promise you, nobody won a season in the playoffs. Nobody, nobody. So if the Chiefs made the playoffs, and they will, and when they get there, I guarantee you, nobody, whether they're on the road or at home, no one's going to want to play Kansas City
No, of course not.
at all,
Absolutely not.
at all. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling, man. Hey, TJ.
Ooh.
So yeah, you had a bye week, brother. Y'all had a
Oh,
bye week. You had a bye week, man. So we're gonna break down how that bye week went for you, man, because I'm pretty sure you guys won it, right? You didn't lose the bye week like most. Something like the Saints are probably gonna lose their bye week for week 11. Just saying. You guys won it, y'all. All right, y'all. This is TJ's Fly Eagles Fly Talk, y'all, presented by UnEducated Sports Talk.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory.
all right. Gotta get that Matthew McConaughey here. Yeah, so that was a pretty bloody successful bye week, if I do have to say myself. The Cowboys lost. The Washington lost. The Giants lost. Perfect. The Packers lost. Perfect. The Lions lost. Perfect. We now have the number 1 seed in the NFC. Brilliant. Didn't have to do nothing for it. And then, of course, Howie Roseman got his phone going, got his feelings, being busy, and we went crazy at the trade deadline. If people were here last week, you would have heard. I called it. I said we want a cornerback, we want an edge rusher, and we ended up getting 2 cornerbacks and an edge rusher. So, to break down the trade, we got slot corner Michael Carter II and a 2027 7th round pick from the New York Jets for John Mechie III and a 2027 6th round pick. Pick swap, nothing major there. Michael Carter, he is a slot corner. Obviously, with Cooper DeJean in the cornerback position, this is purely a depth piece. Or if we have to move DeJean around, he can then hopefully slot back in there. John Mechie, okay, we traded him earlier from Houston. He weren't playing as a kick returner. He was awful. He was just literally going to be sitting on a roster doing absolutely nothing. So thanks for the playtime, Mechie. Have fun in the New York Jets, but we'll take Carter. And then a couple of days later, we got outside corner Shea Alexander for a 7th round pick from 2027 from the Baltimore Ravens for a 2026 6th round pick. Hey, it's an outside corner. We need an outside corner. Is this Alexander from 2022 Packers Pro Bowl year? Most probably not. He was a healthy scratch all of this year with the Baltimore Ravens, and it's rare that the Ravens they signed him and he did nothing. It's very unusual. Oh, hello there. It's very unusual for them to miss and have a man healthy scratch for so long without cutting him. If he's lost a step, he's lost a step. He's 28 years old. We'll see. Maybe get him in the system, see how he does. But for a 2026 6th round pick with the amount of picks we had, I'm not going to complain. And we get a pick back. Go for it. Like I said, when we walked into this year, we had 13 picks. Burn them. Absolutely burn them. This team needs help. This is how you do it. So we'll see what Jair has. I imagine he's going to be better than Adoree Jackson, Keely Ringo. I hope so anyway. Can't get any worse. Well, then again, I saw Washington's corner this the other day, and now they've lost Lattimore. So poor Washington. And earlier on, I think it was yesterday or the day before, is the edge crusher I asked for. The Eagles have signed Eagles have traded edge rusher Jalen Phillips from the Miami Dolphins for a 2026 3rd round pick. So we had 2 3rd round picks this year. The Jets and ours. This is our picks going to Miami, so it's actually going to be a better pick for us. Instead of being close to the 40s, this is close to the closer to the 30s. Jalen Phillips, he's a very good edge rusher. Obviously, health has been a bit of his concern, but he's reuniting with Vic Fangio, where he had great success. Bit late. Who's happy? Who's unhappy? Well, that is a question education. Very angry. I personally, very good day. Very good day. Jet fans? Most probably not. Cowboys fan? Mixed bag. But yeah, he reunites with Vic Fangio, who obviously only was a half a year that year because he tore his Achilles, I believe, or ACL. But in those 7 games he played with Vic Fangio, 6 sacks. He is going to be an expressive player. This is a higher risk, high reward. A 3rd round pick is nothing to just simply look at. It is a 1-year rental, unless Howie signs him. Doubt he will. I think he'll be too expensive. But if he walks in free agency, that will count towards our comp pick. So we're going to get a pick back for him anyway. So after all of these trades, we got a pick back for every single one of them if Jalen Phillips does leave in free agency. So that's good. Like Harry Roseman has been working his magic. Brandon Graham is officially activated to the roster. He will assume play against the Green Bay Packers, who obviously has been coming off a devastating loss against the Panthers. No word yet on Nolan Smith. Hopefully he's getting there, feeling better. Obviously it was a torn tricep again. Gotta get that all fixed up. And it was not torn tricep, it was an irritated tricep from the injury received in the Super Bowl. So we don't want to irritate that anymore. Shove it further out of the regular season. But yes, after all this, we're out of game playing. Very good, very successful off season with becoming the number 1 seed, everyone else losing, and devastating loss actually, and getting stronger. So no complaints there. But as I said, I called it. I bloody called it last week at cornerback and an edge. I definitely called it. But yes, Carlos, my friend, what is your take on these players for Philadelphia?
That's not cool. There you go. That's not cool either. Lord, here we go. Good God Almighty. Sorry about that, y'all. First of all, for Philadelphia, I thought that was awesome. I like how Roseman, he never satisfied, and we've seen it now, never satisfied, and always finding ways to get his team to be successful, or at least give them a chance, right? We can always make moves, and one that gives a fan base hope always at the trade deadline, especially when you have a winning record and you look like a team that could win the division. So that's always get your fans like, okay, we got better on some accounts, and of course, hey, never be satisfied with what you got, and I love it. I'm all for it. I think Roseman is one of those guys that, like I said, never satisfied. Always want to get better, and always feel like there's a chance that we can win a championship and be part of something glorious. So I mean, they've been to Super Bowl 3 times since 2017. Is that correct?
3. Sorry, in 8 years we've been 3 times.
Yeah, so I'm saying like that means something. I'm pretty sure all 3 of those times they've made trades, and I feel like every trade deadline, Roseman is dealing with something or off season or something. He's a very active owner, and I'm all for it. So I'm very jealous because of some of those came from us, New Orleans Saints. So, man. But outside of that, though, I do like what Philadelphia is doing, man, and that was really cool. So, hopefully it all works out for you guys, man. That was
Fingers crossed.
DJ's Fly Eagles Fly, ladies and gentlemen.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory.
All right, that was our good, everyone. Now we're going to the bad. And everyone's saying, well, if you're reading down below, you're like, well, that was an awesome game. Yeah, if you like freaking offense and no defense. It was and that's what people loved. It was a fun game. It was awesome because there was no freaking defense. The Bears win a shootout over the Bengals, 47-42. What's your thoughts on the game, TJ?
I think I said it was a fun game. I believe we had 9 lead changes or whatever throughout the game.
It did.
And it was like as I was watching it, obviously I looked at my picks from last week, and I was definitely come on Chicago. And there was multiple times I was like, oh, that's it. The Bengals have won. Like Joe Flacco, and then
I lost all 3 that we went. We deferred. Oh my God, I think I'm down by 7 now. This is crazy work. I forgot who y'all picked for the other ones, man. But I'm down by 7 somewhere.
Oh, that's rough. But yeah, I was watching it as Joe Flacco's won this game kind of attitude, and then the Cincinnati defense be what the Cincinnati defense be, which is trash, which is putrid, which is utterly disgusting. And yeah, that was fun, especially the last 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, and that was great to watch. I cannot believe that their defense is that bad that they allowed a 50-yard touchdown to the tight end of the Bears. All they had to do was tackle him. Like, you had the game in hand. They had done everything they needed to get there. and then the defense just. That's what I mean. They didn't boast it enough. We joked that Joe Burrow will have to score 90 points and then he'll lose by 91 points. Joe Flacco scored 42 points and they still lost. I think he had over 400 yards or something like that.
Ain't no way in hell your offense should be that damn good and your defense is that damn bad. Oh my God. If you thought the Cowboys was bad, wait till you see the Bengals. Damn. It's almost like you just knew stupidity was going to happen. Yes, fireworks all across the board. The Bears are a decent defense. The Bengals are just playing really, really good out their minds right now, which a lot of folks, and I'm not one of them, but I'm just a messenger. Do not kill me. But people saying, well, how good is Joe Burrow then? If Flacco can come in there and do the same damn thing. Yeah, people are saying that must just mean it's the system and he has some really, really good receivers around him. Just saying. That's what folks are saying. Ain't me. But they're saying if Flacco was doing this with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, well, what does that say about Burrow? Well, all I'm saying is their offense is just fan-freaking-tastic. Their defense is just fan-freaking ignorant. It's just disgusting to watch. It's pathetic. They don't want to play no defense. There's no I don't even know how to explain how bad this defense is, man. It's criminal to watch this defense. It's putrid.
It is putrid.
Putrid.
Is this the worst defense in the league, or are there other teams who have worse defense?
No, this is the worst defense in the league.
Yeah,
this is by far, and there's a Cowboys defense that's horrible as well, and this Bengals defense says, "Nah, hold my beer." We'll show you a bad defense. God, dog. I mean, it's just ugly to watch, though. I mean, it's almost like, there's no fight, and the Bears. I mean, they're a good defense, a good-ish defense, but they're turnover driven. They can't. They give up a lot of yards, but they create a lot of turnovers. I think they're plus 13. The highest in the NFL, but if they're not getting the turnovers, they're getting a lot of yards, and this Bengals offense is very damn good. It's just unfortunate another season where we see a really good offense being wasted by a really good defense. And I know we can say that a lot about a defense being good and the offense kind of wasting them, but when you have a great defense and a bad offense, there's always somewhat still a chance, to make a playoff for them. But we've seen it now over the history of the NFL. If you have the best offense and the worst defense, you ain't going to the playoffs. You're not. If you have the best defense and the worst offense, you can still make the playoffs.
You can still go. Yeah.
You can still make yeah. Now, you might be one and done, something like that. But, yeah, if you got the best offense and the worst defense, you're not going to the playoffs, bro.
Yep. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, hold on. They've opened going back to TJ's, the Eagles have opened their practice window for Nolan Smith. So he might play. But yeah, no, as the phrase is, defenses winning championships. We've seen explosive offense struggle if they don't have the defense. And this is it.
Yeah.
Like last year, they had fantastic offense, terrible defense, and one good player on defense, who I am shocked didn't get moved today. But yeah, it's
one of them guys did get moved, which has Cowboys fans and they love it. Some love it, some hate it.
Yeah, that is true.
But they did get that backup trade later on. So let's get into it, man. Continuing our bad, y'all. That's right. This is part of the bad. Cowboys, after the loss to the Cardinals, get Quinn Williams and Logan Wilson. Quinn Williams from the Jets and Logan Wilson from the Bengals in a trade. Can they still contend for a playoff spot now with their newest additions?
No. Just no. So they gave up a first-round pick, I believe, and Marzi Smith. The player that Cowboys fans are going to be better than Jalen Carter. We overdrafted Jalen Carter. Marzi Smith's going to be way better than him. Well, see how that is in 3 years' time. Cowboys fans just said. The Jets we're done. Like their new GM is like clean house. We're awful.
Clean it all out.
So I've got a question. Not last night, like maybe whatever. When the Cowboys were getting embarrassed by the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
Which is always fun to watch. Jerry Jones said there is a trade. I did a trade last night. I can't announce what it is. That trade is coming. They traded for Logan. Do you reckon that was Logan Wilson?
I'm hoping he was talking about Quentin Williams. Yeah, thank God they got Quentin Williams, because if that was the end of all, then it'd have been crazy. Look, I think the Cowboys could still contend in this NFC, even at 3-5-1. They can still contend. I think that getting Quentin Williams, who's about a top 5 D tackle in the game, if him and Logan, I was hoping they get some secondary play as well to make them a little bit better and on that end, but only because they're in the NFC. No, are they going to win the division? No, I think not. They're going to be trying to contend for a wild card spot. And they've got the offense. Now you kind of built your defense up a little bit. They get some guys come back after their bye week. Overshown, their linebacker, comes in. Now you have Quentin Williams and then maybe a brand new Logan Wilson who wants to participate for this team, because he did not want to be part of that Bengal squad anymore. But here's my thing. When you add, and one thing I do agree with Jerry Jones is that he did say one man will not fix our defense. I'm like, yo, Jerry, good job, man. You are absolutely correct. So he got 2 guys. He said, that's going to change our defense. I was like, no, Jerry, no. Here's my thing. I'm happy about this trade for the Cowboys for the future, because you have Quentin Williams. After this year, he has 3 more years in this deal, right? And I think he's still in his prime. And then whatever, you got a couple of draft picks now that you only use the first round pick for this year and for next year, right? So 26 and 27. So I mean, you still have 2 first round picks you can mess around with, right? Cool. So they have to give up a lot for Quentin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Mozzie Smith maybe has a resurrection in New York. Who knows about that? Whatever. But what I'm saying is, he made a Super Bowl pick. Now, remember I said about the Colts, no one gives a damn about the next couple of years right now. We're all focused on this particular year because we feel like we have a championship team. That is what Jerry's thinking, but it's not right. See, the Colts are 7-2. The Cowboys are 3-5-1. You made a championship move with a non-championship team. And that was my only thing. Like, now, for the next year, if you're worried about 26, 27, and 28, okay, I'll give you that. We could build around that probably. But when you talk about this particular year and you make a move like that for this year, because the NFL stands for not for long, anything else can happen next year or the year after that. We don't know. But as for this year, Jerry Jones is telling himself and telling his fan base, we're going to win a championship with this move. And we're like, hell nah. I saw Trey Hendrickson with the Bengals last year. So let's get Trey. Do you realize the Bengals were bad on defense last year with Trey Hendrickson?
Yeah.
Do you realize that the Cowboys have just about as bad of a defense, and they're adding on Quentin Williams? You're still going to be bad. You're still going to be bad, and you did not make any moves in the secondary as well. And the guy you gave 4 years, $96 million to in Deron Bland, your cornerback, got smoked up by Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, it's not good. And I just don't like. So the Cowboys are the 11th seed currently in the NFC. Here are the teams above them. At the end of the year, do you see the Cowboys having a better record than them? Can they get into the playoffs after being? So, do you see the Cowboys having a better record than the Eagles? No, I don't see it. I think the Eagles have broken the 22-year curse of where it is and will take the East back to back. Tampa Bay, I don't think Dallas can beat Tampa Bay to take. Well, they can't. If they can't take the division, they can't get higher than a 4th seed. I don't think they're better than the Rams. I think they've already lost to the Rams, or not. But are they better than the Niners, who lost Malik Williams, their weekly sacrifice to keep Christian McCaffrey healthy. Even in that sorry state, I don't see the Cowboys beating the Niners, especially with how Mac Jones has been playing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the 6th seed. Then you've got the Detroit Lions is the 7th seed right now. Mental.
Yo, it's gonna be a tough task. And matter of fact, the Lions play the Cowboys in a couple of weeks, so we'll really figure out how those two teams compare to each other.
Cool. Yeah.
So that could be a playoff decider. I don't know, but no, you're right. I do have faith just because it's the NFC that you go in a couple of winning. You win 2 games in a row. You're back at 500. Can they do that? I don't know. And but I'm not going to go out there and say their season is done with right now. But that loss to the Cardinals, made me in favor of them missing the playoffs than going to the playoffs. But I'm like, that move was cool for next year, not this year. This is not the time to get a Quentin Williams, man. I would have just got him. I got him in the offseason or something, man.
Hey, for the Jets, they're loaded like there's no tomorrow.
I know.
2026, 2 first-round picks.
I applaud teams that do that.
Mm-hmm.
I am tired of the Jets they have been stuck in the basement since I've been watching football. I've been watching football since like 1992. Not going to lie. Jets, in my livelihood of watching, they've had about 4 good years. They went to the AFC Championship game 2 years in a row with Mark Sanchez, the butt fumble guy. And then they had Chad Pennington. They went to like 2 playoffs with him in like the late 90s or whatever, early 2000s. And outside of that, man, nothing. It's been nothing. Guess what? Let's strip it all out. Let's get young. Let's get some first-round picks. Let's get some talent. Let's just rebuild. And I applaud teams that rebuild. You know who hasn't did that? The damn Saints. We ain't done that till now. Now you want to rebuild? We should have rebuilt 5 years ago. The year after Jameis Winston got hurt, we should have rebuilt. It was over with. We waited too damn long and kept a lot of these old guys on our team, which I love those old guys. But yeah, the Jets said, "Nah, we're done." Sauce Gardner, you can have him. Quentin Williams, you can have him. You can have him. Have him. We are loaded for the next couple of years now with crazy first round picks, man. So I'm loving it, man. If you're the Jets, you feel like, all right, this could be what we needed, man, to get better. And you never know. All it takes is to find that one diamond in the rough at whatever position you're thinking, and boom, you're there. So
in 2027, the Jets have 3 first-round picks. Absolutely crazy. Was it 2014, 2012, whatever, when the Jets had 3 first-round picks, and every single one turned out to be a bust?
Man, God, dog. Only the Jets could do that.
But talk about your Saints. How was Shuck?
Oh, he was ass, man. I'm not. Yeah, he was ass. What you want me to say, man? The dude was not good. I told folks that from the beginning. I saw the man in preseason. The man is not. I'm sorry, Chuck. If you watch this, I apologize. I saw no difference between him and Rattler. Usually, when someone comes in, you feel a energy boost. First of all, I said shame on the head coach to put his ass in that situation. First of all, to play against a really good Rams team in Los Angeles, and they're clicking on all cylinders. They mollywopped us like it was nobody's business. All right, I understand that. But then Tyler Shuck just looked like a ho-hum, a lower tier backup quarterback. Nothing special at all about the kid. And I hate to be like that. I don't like being ugly. But there's nothing special about Tyler Shuck. Nothing. He has a laser of an arm, but no accuracy. He can't run. And he telegraphed his path. That was the first start of his career. I understand that, but I'm trying to tell folks from the beginning, I didn't like the kid. I don't like him. I just don't. Nothing stood out. His college tape didn't stand out. His great games in college didn't stand out. I'm like, what are we seeing this kid? I hate to be that way. And I mean, hopefully, I'm praying that he just has some Tom Brady miracle serum and he can be that like that coming up. But outside of that, nah. Like today's NFL, we don't really have a really good team around us either anymore. Everyone's not motivated. You could tell. And I'm surprised we only got rid of Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah.
And we got rid of him and Trevor Penning as well. Trevor Penning went to the Los Angeles Chargers. Rashid Shaheed, watch him have a breakout now with the Seahawks. They are going to use that guy. Rashid Shaheed is going to be a star in Seattle the next couple of years. I can guarantee you that.
I didn't know you got rid of Penning to the Chargers.
Yeah, that was a late one. That was like right at the end of the trade deadline. Penning went to the Chargers. And I understand that one. Penning is still raw, but you can't be raw after 3 years.
No, he was also causing you too many penalties, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, but he's just a raw. He's physical. He's a physical beast, but he's just raw. No technique with his game. And when you're in year 3, look, bro, we need you to have some technique in your game, and that's why you got traded. We got I want to say we got a 6th round pick out of that, or a 5th round pick, or something like that.
Ooh,
but
that's rough.
We got because he was a number 1. He was a first round pick. Yeah. Now Rashid Shaheed being undrafted to now we got a 4th and a 5th out of that.
Good.
From Seattle. That's fine. I'm good with that. We need all the picks we can get, man. Maybe we get our own diamond in the rough, right? We'll find out. But I don't know. Just another day at the office, man, for the Saints, man. And we got to go back in our bag next year or the year after that and find another QB because this ain't cutting it. And I like Rattler better than than Shuck, and Rattler ain't really doing much either. But Rattler had some gifts to him. Some NFL gifts to him. Now, wait till I get 2nd and 3rd and the 4th watch. 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th watch of him playing in the game. So game 2, game 3, game 4. Then I can give you a better, a better opinion about him. But right now, I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see it. He said, we ain't talking about no damn sheet. Well, you missed the damn Cowboys talk. Rewind it.
Rewind it, yes.
Rewind it, then. You just missed it then. Yeah. We got to talk about the free agency. And that's about it, though. But, it wasn't much. It was just, but the Cowboys getting 2, and, of course, Sauce Gardner going to the Colts was probably the biggest.
The biggest ones, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest, trades, per se. But we'll see how it goes. As far as the Saints go.
Didn't even cross my mind.
Nah. It barely crossed mine, but I like Penny, but it was time to let him go. He had 1 more year left on his rookie contract, and we're not going to give him a 5th-year option. We just weren't. He didn't earn it or deserve it at all. So yeah, go ahead and get that 5th-year option. Hopefully he does well for the Chargers, which he probably will. He'll probably be a Hall of Famer.
He was probably a Hall of Famer. Yeah,
Good God, man.
Drafted the same year you got Olave, if I believe.
Yes.
Olave's up for
and I thought, I was like, yo, this is it. This is it. Let's go. We got a wide receiver. We got a nice old lineman who's physical. He's very physical. But he's just not smart, man. He's still raw. Ron Duffy says, PJ. Talk about who's gonna block with up that middle, man. Rewind it, bro. Rewind it.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling, man. Now let's go to our bad, y'all. That was our bad. Let's go to our downright ugly. Excuse me. Downright ugly goes to that. Was it Monday night game? Oh, Sunday night football.
Sunday night, yeah.
Sunday night, man. Seahawks put an ass whipping on the Commanders. Halftime score 31-7. God damn. 31-7. But 38-7, somewhere in that 4th quarter, Dan Quinn decided to leave Jaden Daniels in there. I don't know why. He was getting beat up from the whole entire game. One, you don't have him. You had Deebo Samuel, which I thought he's been out of his prime for a while now as a receiver. And then you have no weapons. Why is Jaden Daniels still in that game down 31? Jaden Daniels dislocates his elbow. Was an ugly.
It was nasty.
Ugly, yeah. Ugly. Dan Quinn blames himself. Do you agree?
You know what this is? Do you know what this is?
What is it?
This is Dan Snyder having the last bloody laugh. It generally is. I think it was like 10 years on since RG3 against the same opponent, Seattle Seahawks, in the same location, at same point on the same field, of that terrible injury for RG3 happened to Jet. Different injury, same thing, it all lined up. The field is so bad, they're moving back to Washington. They're building a whole new stadium. But they're still stuck with this terrible FedEx field that Dan Snyder refused to change. And he hasn't had any fingers in the business since he sold it. And as soon as he left, they got good. They did get good. Okay, it's been a bit of a rough year so far, but when you've always had that thing that once Daniels is back and healthy, they can get going. And this happens. It's pretty much done for the year, I assume. So this is Dan Snyder.
3-6. I'm telling the Commanders, hey, we done for the year.
Yeah, we're done, especially after the
yeah, we're done for the year. Let's cut it.
Blaming himself, you're the head coach. It was, I mean, at this point, it was a lost game, but you want to keep showing that you're going to fight. I get it. I honestly get it. Any other fields, I understand. But this field, nah, man, it's just, it's known as a bad field. It knows. It's the same as MetLife. MetLife has a history of.
I'm not worried. The field ain't got nothing to do with his elbow. But no, ain't got nothing to do with his elbow. The field is bad. But I mean, look, he should have not been in there because one, there was no momentum at all, regardless in that game. They were playing ugly. They were stuck in limbo. They weren't getting first downs. It just had nothing going on for them. Get that man out of there. That is your franchise quarterback. Get his ass out of there. You're down by 31 with about 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Ain't no way you coming back from that game. It was over. The whole entire game, you saw there was no momentum for Washington at all. Why are we still here? We got Marcus Mariota. Let his ass get some reps in for his next team next year, right? So let him get some reps in, man. Damn. But and then you play with fire, you get burnt.
Fair.
Like, come on, man, get him out of there. What are you trying to prove? Well, we can come back. No, you can't come back. Wave the white flag, call it a day, and live to see. Now you went from we can. Give us a 2-game win streak back in this, right? To now, damn, season over. Season over. And I know that they've been tarnished by injuries badly. So I get it. And every now and then, I mean, the Saints, we went through that a 3 or 4 year stretch, it felt like, for New Orleans Saints. So you just can't get over that injury hump, that bug, and it just hits certain teams. I get it. But, yeah, man, I don't care about the field for that standpoint. It was stupidity on Dan Quinn's part to have your starting quarterback in there where there was no sort of momentum at all, and you couldn't get nothing going on from the jump. And that's what happens, man. When you play with fire, you gonna get burnt, bro. And he admitted. He said, "I messed that up."
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's get it now. Our favorite part of the day. We're going with our picks, y'all. Our week 10 picks and predictions. I forgot who we picked last week, but I do know that I lost all 3 games that we went against each other. So I know I'm down by 7. I know.
Do you want me to quickly read it out for you?
Read what? Okay.
Yeah. Every week I write it down as well.
Oh, good. Tell me the records then. Tell me the records.
So hold on, bear with me for 2 seconds. Just got to find it myself.
You're good.
Could you not be a... Come on, thank you. So you and I both went with Baltimore over Miami, so that's a win. I went with the Niners. You went with the Giants. Madness. LA Chargers over Tennessee, so we both got that. We went with Detroit over Minnesota. Shows what we know. New England over Atlanta.
Who was before Detroit? Who was before that game?
LA Chargers versus Tennessee. We both went with. So we went with the Chargers. So we both won.
Shit, I almost lost that game too. The way the Chargers are playing.
Atlanta over New England over Atlanta. We both went there.
They barely got that too.
Yeah, we lost the Pittsburgh versus Indy game because we both went Indy. You went Houston, I went to Denver. So
Oh
I won
man,
that one.
hey, Stroud, man, he got hurt, man.
Oh yeah, he
He
definitely
got
has
hurt,
that.
man, and we was gonna win. And Denver, comeback kids, man, they don't play around that fourth quarter, bro.
Hey, Super Bowl champ.
They don't play. Hey, you never know. It's sounding better and better now.
I went with Chicago over Cincy, and I won that one. You unfortunately lost.
Damn,
We
man.
both went with
Oh.
Green Bay over Carolina. Shows what we know.
Mm-hmm.
We both went with the LA Rams over the Saints.
Shows you what we definitely know.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to Jacksonville versus Las Vegas. We have a new record for the longest field goal in NFL history.
We do. Shout out to Cam Little.
68 yards, baby. And he had more to give. So fantastic there. We both went with Buffalo over Kansas City. Seattle over Washington. We both went there. And then we both had Dallas over Arizona. Ooh, that was not a good choice.
We sure did, man. Damn. We sure did.
Not a good choice there. But that was our picks from last week. So I won every head.
You sure did, brother. Let's see. I'm going with. All right, and you got Denver. Then you said Chicago. Then Green Bay lost, and then Ram, and then you said Jacksonville, and then you said Buffalo, and then you had Seattle, and then you picked Dallas. So you went 10-4, which means I went 7-7. Lord have mercy. Hold on. So if you went 10-4, I can finally pop it up now. So God dog it. Where am I at, Los? Here we go. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Let's see. 92. Give me 1 second, y'all. Boom. Then 78 plus. 78 plus. I can't count, y'all. Oh, here it is. Oh my God. This is bad. This is bad. Here we go. I can find it. All right, I'm good now. You have an 8-game lead over me right now. No, a 7-game lead over me. A 7-game lead.
You called it 7 games.
Yep, we have a 7-game lead. Here we go. Finally, you are now officially 92-42-1. I'm 85-49-1. Damn.
Not too bad. I think this is still better than we have been in our 3 years. So
no. The first year it came out to the final game of the season. Remember that?
No, I get that. I mean, like overall record. I think our overall records have been better.
So
we're getting used to predicting these games. It's just
I'm still getting used to losing right now. I gotta get out of that. All right, y'all. Let's keep it rocking on now, man. Week 10 Among Us. Picks and predictions. Get out your wallets. Here we go. We've got Raiders at the Broncos. Thursday night football. Broncos, we just talked about them cardiac kids in the fourth quarter. They seem to come back every damn fourth quarter. This team looks putrid the first 3 quarters of every damn game, it feels like, except for the Cowboys. And then they just become this almighty Joe Montana, West Coast crap, New England Patriots, undefeated season and under regular season type of offense in the fourth quarter, man. Raiders, overtime loss against the was it overtime against the Jaguars?
Yep.
Did the Jaguars go for 2 to win that game? It was 30-29.
Oh, man, you're asking questions.
I'll look into it later on.
I've got it. Hold on, just bear with me 2 seconds. That obviously the Jacksonville Jaguars had to score a long field goal to keep it in. Was it Las Vegas Raiders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Pretty sure it's overtime.
There you go, brother.
Yeah, overtime. It was overtime.
They must have won by. They must have won for 2-point conversion for the win or something. To win by 1.
Geno Smith middle of the pass, complete catch made. The 2-yard touchdown. Oh, okay. No, they didn't go. So essentially, it was 23-23, the 48 field goal at the end of regulation. Trevor Lawrence rushes down middle, scores a touchdown. They go for an extra point
Someone
to make
mistakes
it
point, huh?
30. Yeah, and I assume it was a missed field goal or a missed 2-point by Vegas.
Missed 2-point conversion by the Raiders. Then
Mm-hmm,
gotcha for the win. God, that sounds a whole lot better now. All right, now that we got that cleared up, you guys, welcome back to the show. I'm gonna start off. I'm going with Denver to win this game. We did all that just for me to say Denver to win.
Oh, really?
Denver to win over the Raiders.
I'm going to go with Raiders.
You going with the Raiders against the Broncos?
The Broncos. This, I think, is going to be a horrible Thursday night game where the Raiders are going to somehow going to win this game. I think this is going to be a weird divisional game.
I hate you.
What do you mean?
Because now the Raiders gonna win just because I'm trying to. Lord, hey, don't feel sorry for me, man, and try to give me some wins. No, damn it. Now I'm scared. Oh Lord, what are we doing? Don't feel sorry for me, man. Go with the Broncos. I know. I got you though. I got you. Hey, hell yeah, you never know, man. Okay. Elaborate. What got you thinking the Raiders gonna win?
I just think that, so they actually showed life against the Jacksonville, and Jacksonville has put some trouble against good teams. Fair enough, they got rid of Jacoby Myers. They sent him to Jacksonville, believe it or not, in the trade deadline. Aidan O'Connell, I knew, has opened his practice window, so he might be returning. I just see this as a Thursday night divisional weird game where Broncos have been coming back in the fourth quarter. I generally just see this as a trap game for the Broncos. Oh, yes, it is. Samuel. Sorry. Samuel Jr. there. It is your birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
One more day, man. One more day. That's right.
In the UK, it is the 5th already. So
there you go.
I say happy birthday. Have a fantastic day. 27 years old. I don't know if you drink, but if you go out drinking, be safe. I know it's crazy out there, especially on a birthday celebration. But happy birthday. Enjoy. 27 years young.
Wow. Let's get it. Shout out to Sammy, man. All right. Now we're going across the board again to Germany.
Oh, that's right.
Where the Falcons will take on the Colts now. With the whole stadium smelling like brats. Oh, man. Falcons versus Colts. We have the Falcons. Hey, great valiant effort. Almost comeback win against the Patriots. They did miss an extra point from their kicker in Parker Romo, which was the difference in that loss. And the Colts coming off of that beatdown. Will Sauce Gardner join the team in Germany? I think he will. I mean,
I can't imagine him playing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's cornerback. I mean, your man coverage in zone.
Well, you got to think about it. I wouldn't even make him travel because it's Tuesday today, so Wednesday. So they'll be traveling back essentially Wednesday or Thursday to get used to the time difference.
Man, that man got a 4-year deal, $100 and some million. Hey, you coming on this damn plane and we gonna play today, damn it. We got you for a reason. You play the cornerback position, not quarterback. Corner. Yeah. Hey man, you in man, guard that man, you in zone. This is your area. Look, we got the verbiage. We can tell you what we're gonna do. Look, bump all that. You got them, use them. Because if you don't use them, you lose them. I think he'll play. But I mean, for this circumstance, he probably wouldn't play. Who knows? But I think he's gonna play. I'll let us see that. Falcons versus Colts in Germany, man. I'll let you go first. I'm sorry.
It's the Colts. Colts are going to bounce back, and I think they're going to bully the Falcons. Falcons put up a good showing, but be showing that they're up and down. And I'm not going to lie, that game, if it weren't for Drake London bullying the ever-living soul out of the slot cornerback of the New England Patriots, they wouldn't have a chance. So
right. He was killing.
He was. He really was.
The dude's like 5'8", man. Like he was short.
Yeah.
Like, and London is 6'4". It was a
Yeah.
mismatch. It was a mismatch.
Absolutely. And yeah, the Colts should have this. What about you? You got to go Colts?
Yeah, I'm going Colts as well. Falcons. I think this past Sunday was an up game for them, right? And they lost the up games. So it's almost like, can you capitalize when you have a decent game from your quarterback, from your receivers, from your offense, right? And they did, but it was too little too late against New England. And now the Jekyll and Hyde effect. You go across the pond, go to Germany, Colts off of a loss to the Steelers, and you're playing not on grass. It's going to be on like turf-ish type of grass, whatever. So nothing crazy. I think Colts are going to go ahead and win this game.
Fair.
So now for the game that nobody asked for at all, we've got the Cleveland Browns at the New York Jets. Someone said this game will now be flexed to 4 a.m. on Tubi. So, I don't believe him, though. I don't believe him. But that being said, though, Browns at Jets, and this one is kind of like a pick 'em. First of all, the Browns did come off a really good win. This past hold on, did they win?
Bye week. They won the bye week.
They won the bye week. I apologize. Yeah, they won the hold on. They lost the bye week.
Oh,
Sorry.
they still lost the bye week.
The bye. God dog it. The Jets.
Did Myles Garrett still get 8 sacks and still lose?
He got 7.
He got 7 sacks.
No, you're correct. He had 8 sacks. You're right. But long story short, though, give me the Browns to win this game. Jets on the fire sale now. I think the Browns take that defense, and hopefully they can keep the momentum they're going on for the last game before the bye week, and get a dub against New York, who says, you know what, we're done. We're going for the number 1 overall pick. We traded away our best 2 defensive players with no remorse at all. Give me Cleveland to win this game.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think you summed it up perfectly. Give me Cleveland as well. They weren't sellers at the trade deadline, which I'm quite shocked. Obviously, there was rumors about Myles Garrett to the Eagles. Apparently, Harry Osman did call. He did offer 2 first-round picks for Myles Garrett, and they put the phone down on him, which is mental. What, you 4? You think it's?
I need 4. If I'm 4 for Myles Garrett, 4. I did not stutter.
I get that. But get his contract off the books, because you've still got 1 big-ass contract you're paying for of a man who never played football again. Just get him off the contract.
That was almost over with, huh? Ain't that almost over with? I feel like
2028.
Oh, damn. Oh, God.
I'm going to double-check that now. But yeah, no, I would have got rid of him. I'm not saying because of the Eagles. Like, if anyone called him, I would have got rid of Myles Garrett. The one bright spot of the all team. Like, man, come on.
I'm a Shador Sanders away from Cleveland being great again. They got to put the kid in.
Really?
I don't know what the hell they waiting on, man.
Oh, okay. So my bad. He's definitely on the books for 2026. 2027 is his first void year. His guaranteed salary for 2026 is $46 million with a cap hit of $80 million.
God damn.
Oh, that was a bad contract.
Jeez.
Oh, that was a bad contract.
Yeah,
He's dead money.
Hey, if I'm the Browns, I'm dropping all that shit. I'm starting him today. You gonna finish that damn contract playing?
Yeah, because they can't get rid of it. If they cut him,
gonna play, dog. You gonna play?
If they cut him next year before June 1st, it's $131 million in dead cap. So he's just going to sit on the bench for 2 years, isn't he?
Bro, yeah, that's basically what they're gonna do.
They're just not going to take him off IR.
I mean, he's already got your money, so I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is.
Got your money. Testicles.
Another game we did not ask for from the NFC South. New Orleans Saints at the Carolina Panthers. I'll let you go first with this one, TJ.
My friend, I apologize, but I'm going to go Carolina. I like what Carolina's doing. Bryce Young's looking better and better. The team's coming together compared to your Saints, which feels like your team's falling apart. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I'm going Carolina too. So
Okay.
no need to apologize, brother. That's pretty much it, man. The Saints are also on a kind of a semi-firing sale. The Saints and Jets now battling for that number one overall pick for upcoming draft. We'll
Mhm.
see who will get it, man. Both teams trash, but yeah, Panthers. This is one of the games. Look, man, I know the Saints will make it close, divisional game, and the Panthers don't have that kind of offense to really put up crazy points. I think that they'll keep the Saints in it, but at the end, give me the Panthers win by 10. I like the Panthers 23-13.
Fair. I know I can see the running back from the Panthers,
Oh yeah,
Gibbon
Rico
Hubbard,
Dowdle.
Rico Dallas. I can see him having a monster game against
Oh
you.
man, I mean he's had a few already this year against better defenses. Jeez.
Yeah.
One of our better games of the docket now. Here we go. Patriots at the Bucks. And the Buccaneers now fresh off their bye week. They're trying to get a little bit healthy. Patriots, I feel like they've been playing in New England for a long time. I don't know why. I feel like they've been at home for about 3 weeks now. It feels like it. I could be wrong. But now they're on the road against Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield and company. I'm going to go. This is a close one here.
It's a hard one.
Close one. I'm going to go with the upset. I think New England goes out there and beats Tampa Bay. I think New England beats Tampa Bay. I like to be one of those close games, down to the wire, and whoever has the ball last will win this game. I'm going to go New England. Drake May has been just on a roll lately. Not the last game they played, but the prior to that, he's been balling. And I like New England a lot, man. Like for this year, I'm not putting them in the Super Bowl category, but win the division. They probably could stave out the Buffalo Bills, man. Maybe, but I do like this team. I like that. I like the head coach and Vrabel, man, and they're embodying their head coach, man. So, and Drake May has been an absolute stud, which I thought he would not be, but he's been all that and much more in the NFL. So, give me the Patriots to sneak up on the Bucks and beat the Bucks.
Yeah, fair. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. I'm going to keep with with Baker Mayfield doing very well. I know obviously they've lost Mike Evans, which is sad, but yeah, Drake May had a bad game last week. I think it was the worst one I've seen of him this year, and it wasn't terrible. I think, like I said, his worst game. But I think the Buccaneers are able to handle him a bit well, and Baker Mayfield shows when you need him to sling, he can throw that. We can throw the ball all over the field. So I'm going to go with Baker there. And well, we'll see. People are saying, is Drake May in the MVP conversation with how well he's been? Who knows? Is this a return of New England to the heights of the NFL? Who I don't think so, but who knows? With the AFC East, the Dolphins they're a dead fish. The Jets have given up, and you've got the Bills who will self-destruct at any given point.
That's true. The next game on the docket, Ravens at the Vikings.
Ooh.
We have Baltimore coming off and down their 2-game winning streak. And, of course, they're trying to get back healthy on both sides of the both sides of the field, And then we have the Vikings fresh off their win over the Detroit Lions. McCarthy looking very well. If you guys want to hear about us, talk about him, go back. That was our first topic of the day. Our second topic of the day. I apologize. All right. But let's keep it rocking on. Who do you have winning this game, TJ?
Ravens traded for someone, didn't they, from the Titans? Dennis Jones?
Right,
not the Ravens. Yeah, I think they did. I think I'm going to go with Baltimore, but I'm not confident in that pick.
Damn you.
Everything in me says Baltimore should win this, so that should be the better team. But we just saw JJ McCarthy come out and look fantastic. I think Minnesota's defense is going to struggle maybe against Derrick Henry. I'm going to go Baltimore, but I'm not confident in it. I assume you're going Baltimore as well?
I'm going Baltimore as well. I think Baltimore's on a mission. They're on a mission now. And I feel like Baltimore is going to come out there and They say, you know what, damn it, we run the AFC North. We're gonna go ahead and ball out. And if you look at Lamar Jackson's record against NFC, my man does not lose to NFC teams. He just doesn't. He is a beast against NFC teams. Pretty much, he hates them, he despises them, and he beats them all the time. And this will be no different. I think they go into Minnesota and get a hard-fought victory. I'm gonna go with the Baltimore freaking Ravens.
Yeah.
Next game on the docket: AFC East rivalries. Bills, Dolphins. Dolphins just fired their GM, but kept the head coach. They say, you know what? The GM's got to go, but the head coach can stay for the rest of the year. I'm like, what?
They pretty much said that. They did. They said we're not going to make any changes until
then. They were like, yeah, he's here for the rest of the year, and then we'll let him go. You know, be nice to McDaniels because he's a very sensitive guy. But I don't know, man. This feels like a trap game for Buffalo. And I'm going to say it is a trap game. I do think that the Dolphins will play the Bills very, very tough in this game. But I'm going to go Buffalo to win late in this game. Late. And I like it because it's kind of like cool-ish weather now in Miami. If they played in the beginning of the season and it was hot as hell, maybe the hundreds, then okay, I'll probably go Miami. But no, give me Buffalo to win this game. But a tough fought game. I think Dolphins make it close.
Fair. Yeah, I think Buffalo should win this game. They've got to hire the head coach. They got rid of Phillips. Surprised they didn't get rid of Chubb, honestly. That's how bad.
Me too.
I thought that's honestly how bad I thought the Dolphins are. But Buffalo should win this. But in Buffalo, they'll struggle. There'll be questions. Everything will start to panic. And then they'll be like, no, they won. They won.
Next game. Giants at the Bears, two NFC teams. Giants, they got their ass whooped by the Niners, man, and I don't know what's going on with his team, but I'm done picking them. I picked them, I think, 3 weeks in a row. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'll let you go first. What you got, man?
I'm going to go Bears. I've been riding the Bears high for the last 3 weeks, and I've been burnt, and then I've been saved. Giants again. You've got potential. You've got pieces there, but they're not fitting together. And I think the Bears, on the other hand, do have their play calling has been fantastic. Their play design has been out the box. Like, I think Ben Johnson is a very good head coach. And Williams has looked better. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Chicago here. I'm
going Chicago too. I'm done with Giants. With Scatterable being hurt and all that stuff too, and I think they lost their mojo, their fire. And it's crazy because they got beat 34-10 against the Niners, but they scored the first touchdown today, and they're up 7-0. And I had hope. I was like, oh, hey, here we go. Let's go, Giants. Up that was quick. Mac Jones had an excellent day. He started with 17 for 17 or something like that, or 9 for 9 or something like that. He went off in that game and had a great game. So look for Mac Jones to continue to be the quarterback for the Niners, by the way.
If I told you back in April, let May, Colts are going to be first in their division. The Broncos are going to be first in their division. The Steelers are going to be first in their division. At one point, Baltimore was last in the division, 1-4. Mac Jones is having a fantastic year. Daniel Jones is an MVP candidate. You would have said, whatever you smoke and put it down. Like,
put it down. Or give me some so I can be as crazy as you.
Yeah, absolutely mental how crazy this year has been. Mac Jones.
And that's why we love the NFL, man. You just never freaking know, man. Year-to-year basis. Mac Jones is having a great career. He's probably played himself into maybe
someone's going to give him a contract.
Yeah, someone's going to give him. Yeah.
Oh, Sam Donald having a fantastic year.
But he had that last year too, though. So
yeah, but everyone assumed that was O'Connell. Everyone assumed that was Justin Jefferson and the team around him. He went to a team with a worse O-line.
That's true.
Not as many wide receivers, and he's having a fantastic year. Did anyone see Jackson Dart being the best rookie out of this class? No.
Well, best rookie quarterback. He's not the best rookie.
Best rookie quarterback.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
out
yeah.
of like Cam Ward and all that. Like didn't
Mhm.
see that coming.
Let's keep it rocking on now. A huge AFC South matchup.
Mm.
Jaguars at Texans. I mean, this is basically for like who wants to get wild card position.
Yes.
Who will better themselves for a wild card because none of these teams win the division. That's going to be Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Jaguars at Texans. This one's going to be a close game. I'm imagining, CJ Stroud. I don't know what's going on with him, but
I
Kim,
imagine he's out.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Houston to win this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even without Stroud, I'm gonna go Houston to win this game because of their defense. They're gonna make this game ugly. They're at home as well, and I feel like they're gonna put it on Jacksonville. This is one of those games that this is like a game like, okay, Jacksonville, I really need you to show me who you are. Show me who you are. And I say that like 4 or 5 times a year, and they don't do it 4 or 5 times a year. This is one of those games I'm saying, Jaguars, show me who you are, right? You beat the Raiders. I get that it took overtime. Can you mess around and beat the Texans in Houston and you're the favorite? I'm going with Houston to win this game.
I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked about that.
So
I'm going to go with Jacksonville.
Yes,
I'm going to go with Jacksonville. I saw Houston play with Mills or whatever he's called. It was all right. Nothing spectacular. I think Jacksonville is on the incline. I think they're coming up. I think they're going to be an up-and-coming team. And Houston, I actually think it's the opposite. I think they're on the decline. I really do. I've been saying it every week. Something's missing on their defense. Something's missing in the heart of the team. And now you're out with CJ. You've lost CJ Stroud. Fair enough, he wasn't the best year, but he's your captain. I'm going to go Jacksonville here.
I hear you on that. We would differ on that, brother. Cardinals at Seahawks. Who you got in this one, man? Two NFC West teams. Cardinals offer that big time victory over the Cowboys. It's funny because this Cardinals team, their 5 losses have all been 4 points or less, which is crazy.
And they're good, yeah.
I mean, this team could easily be like 9-0. like 8-0, whatever it is. But they're just not. So let's go Cardinals at Seahawks. Who you got in this one, man?
I'm going to go Seattle. I think Seattle is on its a quiet tear, if you know what I mean. Everyone's talking about the big hitters, and Seattle's just silently sitting there at 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
5-2.
They're probably 5-2. 5-2. One of them.
One or the other. They're having a great year. Like I said, Sam Donald's been playing very, very well, which I did not see coming. And yeah, Arizona, I think they are, again, they're close. They're just not there. And they're in a division which is very top heavy with the Rams, Niners. But I think Seattle should handle business here.
I am excited to see Rashid Shaheed. I want to see how he does in the Seattle's offense now that it was JSN. Man, he's been killing it in 8. They're 6-2, by the way. In the 8 games they played, he has had over 100 yards in 6 of them. It's crazy work what he is doing now, as literally the best receiver in fantasy football for sure. But now you get Rashid Shaheed with that speed to take the top off. Donald's got a big arm, so I mean it's going to work nasty out there if they can get together. Seattle at home. Give me Seattle to win this as well.
Yeah.
We got the Detroit Lions at the Washington Commanders now. And this could be the first game, another game without Jaden Daniels, I imagine, unless they that elbow, but they ain't going anywhere. Lions off of that bad loss to the Vikings.
It was not good.
It was not good. It looked like they were just out of sync. It just felt weird. But when they had that loss, this feels like the Ravens game where folks we don't really believe in Detroit, what they could do. And then Lions went into Baltimore and just absolutely mollywopped the Ravens. I feel like they're going to do the same thing to the Commanders, just like Seattle did. Lions are going to go ahead and take care of business in this game and beat the crap out of Commanders. Give me Detroit.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Lions, they were should have been the winner last week. I feel like in their hearts, they knew they're the better team. That last week they should have won, so they're going to take out their anger on a beat up Washington team who's lost Luke McCaffrey out for the year, torn ACL. Obviously, Jane Daniels most probably out the year with a dislocated elbow. Lattimore out for the year, torn ACL. So that was just the injuries they lost last week. So they're down and out, and Detroit's going to beat the living crap and take their anger out on them.
Damn. All right. So it's crazy because we have the entire NFC West taking each other on. I feel like they do this like every year with this one division. Every year, like they all play each other like 1 week. It's weird. But Rams at the 49ers. This one is going to be a good game per usual. These two teams always fight to the end against each other all the time. Rams at 49ers. Who you got in this one, TJ?
This is going to be a good game because I know the Niners always give the Rams some trouble. I think the Rams should win this. I think just simply being healthy would help. And they essentially had a bye week last week. Sorry, Carlos. I'm going to go with the Rams to win. What about you?
Not so fast, my friend. I'm going with San Francisco, baby. Yeah, the Niners just seem to always have the Rams number. I'm going with them again to keep that going. I think we picked the Rams when they faced each other earlier in the year, and we got burnt. That crazy. I think it was a Thursday night game, right? Something like that. But now, look, the Niners. I don't know what's going on. I know they lost Fred Warner, but this defense over the last couple of weeks has risen up and played very, very well. And I think just the rivalry itself is crazy. Mm-hmm. And you're going to see this Niners crowd is going dumb against this Rams offense and making it tough for them. So give me the 49ers to come out there and squeak a game-winning field goal with Eddie Pinheiro to beat the Rams.
Fair enough.
All right. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Los Angeles Chargers. Sunday night football, by the way, you guys. Steelers, big-time win over the Indianapolis Colts. Chargers.
Did not see that coming.
Got to win over the Titans, as they should. So, you would have thought that was a bye week for them. But it wasn't. But anyways, Steelers, man. I'm going to go with Los Angeles. I think I'm not going to call that a fluke, but that Steelers defense is not as good as they showed last week. Once they made the Colts one-dimensional like crazy, it would just, peel off on them, man, and see what happens. I'm going to go the Chargers. Chargers score points. Can the Steelers keep up? Probably so. We'll find out. It's going to be in a beautiful Los Angeles SoFi Stadium. But give me Los Angeles Chargers to take home the victory. How about you?
I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh D-line got after Indiana Jones. That's what made his life a living problem and caused mistakes. Last week we saw the Chargers. Who were they against again? It was Tennessee, wasn't it? Yeah, Tennessee. Tennessee only scored points. The first couple of points were off Chargers' mistakes. One was a pick six and so on. I think they've lost Mekhi Becton for a couple of weeks. No, it's Joe Alt they lost. They lost Joe Alt for the rest of the year. Hence why they traded for Penning. And I think that making that O-line weak, again, it wasn't the strongest anyway against the Steelers D-line, is going to be the key in the game. So I'm going to go with Pittsburgh to win this game.
Hell yeah. All right. So we're going to differ on that. He's going Steelers. I'm going Chargers. Go, Chargers, go.
Let's go.
Get to the chopper. And our Monday night football game, ladies and gentlemen, TJ Tracey's Eagles taking on Tom Grossi's Packers. Do you want to go first?
I'll go first. I think this is going to be Eagles. This is going to be a tight game. This is going to be a hard game. Packers have lost Robert Kraft for the year when we've gotten healthier. Like BG's coming out for the first game out of retirement. Hopefully another Smith is coming out. Then Phillips, Javar Alexander. So we have Green Bay's number. We've had it for the last couple of years. I think this is going to continue. Even if it is in Green Bay, I think Philly's going to win.
I'm also going Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
I'm going Philadelphia as well. I think the Eagles come out there and win this game. I think they come out there and win this game, man. We'll find out how it goes. But off a bye, they're fresh, grit, and we seen Green Bay, man. Like when the going gets tough, man, they're not the same squad. You know, when they're free flowing, they feel good and they get momentum. They can't be stopped. But if they can never get that momentum, they are an ugly offense to watch. You know, as far as like play calling and just love not being comfortable. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's just ugly. So I'm gonna go with Philadelphia in this one to get this win, even on the road, to make things a lot more difficult for NFC East opponents.
Yeah.
All right, man. And that right there is our picks and predictions for week
that was
10
quick.
of the NFL season. That sure did, man. We went. It was 15 games too. 15 games. Only 2 teams on bye. I don't know who those teams are, but have fun. Have fun. Those 2 teams on bye. Yeah. But let's go, man. Anything else you want to say for a wrap up, bro?
Hey, that was a fun week of football. Thank you very much for having me on, as I say every week. And again, every week, look after yourself. It's crazy world out there. Hope everyone did well with the hurricane in
Jamaica, yeah, for
Jamaica
sure.
and all that. Yeah, spread the love. Have a good one, and I'll hopefully see you next week for another week of Tuesdays with TJ and Carlos. I hope you've got any plans for the rest of the evening.
I'm about to eat. Oh,
You're about to eat?
I'm about to eat, man. Some rice and gravy with some ribs, with some beef tip ribs. Yeah, I'm about to get it down with it, with some green beans too. Yeah, it's about to go. It's about to go down, man. I'm not playing around. But no, we'll see you guys next week for episode 79. We'll have our week 10 recap and our week 11 picks and predictions. We talked about trades. The trade deadline, I had a lot of great storylines with that, and also we spoke about the week 9 action, you guys, and gave our week 10 picks and predictions. If you want to see all that, man, rewind it, go back to the beginning, and hit that like button on your way out. And if you're new to the channel and you're loving what you're seeing your first time here, subscribe to Uneducated Sports Talk to see not only Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast, but also our live commentary and play-by-play reaction to all kind of sports, ladies and gentlemen, man. Thank you all for showing love, man. You guys have been awesome. And, you know what? Hey, Samuel says, hold on, he asked me, can I sing him happy birthday at the end of this stream? Is that correct, Samuel?
Are you streaming tomorrow?
I'm streaming tomorrow, but we'll do it 2 times then, just in case.
Oh, happy birthday, please.
Yeah. This for Samuel Wilkes. Just in case something bad happens to me tomorrow and I can't do anything on stream, we'll do it right now. This for you, Samuel. He's turning 27 years old. Happy birthday, Samuel Wilkes Jr. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday, Sam. Happy birthday. 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 Happy birthday, Samuel 27, big dog. It is his birthday where you at, so I guess we had to do it, right?
That is true. Yeah, it is
Happy
indeed.
birthday, Samuel, man. If I go live tomorrow, we'll also do a happy birthday as well if you come on in with it, man. Enjoy your life, and here's to 57 more years of life, brother. Let's go. Let's go. Thank y'all for showing love, man. That's the way we'll end it right there. You guys are awesome, man. Hit that like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button. Share the stream if you guys can or want to. Hit that join button as well. Come join Uneducated Sports Talk. Be a member of our YouTube channel, man. And we got a lot of goodies and gifts for you guys later on in life with that, man. For the homegirl, PJ, I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. And to the left of us is our main man of the evening, Mr. TJ Tracey, man. Any final words?
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you very much, Carlos, and I will see you next week. Oh, also, sorry, Blue Jays, you were close. You just couldn't make it.
It's the damn Drake curse, man. Drake is the damn Drake curse, man. Get his ass out of there, man. God dog it, Drake. Kendrick Lamar is still whooping his ass, man. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Hey, y'all. We out of here, man. All sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart. Stay uneducated. Peace. Love you, mama. Love you guys as well. TJ, we out of here, man. You take it, brother.
Right. Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.
To the right hand, intercepted by Tiger. Oh, no! Intercepted by Cincinnati. Start loaded. It looks up to that. The place is start loaded. It's Ava. Oh, no! Keith Lee. Oh, a double team. Come on, PJ. For a rich one. Oh, PJ fell out. 2, 3 strikes. So I get him, PJ. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated.